The rising wedge and falling wedge chart patterns happen when an upward or downward trend is about to end. They usually mean that the trend is reversing or changing direction. But here's the catch. If the falling wedge appears in the middle of a bull market, it can also act as a continuation pattern. The same can go for the rising wedge in a bear market. Traders love the falling wedge pattern because it helps them identify a bull market and make profits. Once they're confident that the pattern is legit, they close out some or all of their short sell positions and start a buy position. Now here's how you can identify the falling wedge pattern. Remember, back in 2021, the price of Bitcoin skyrocketed by 130% to $64,000 in just 103 days. It seemed like everyone and their moms were making a ton of money, only to experience a steep drop of 55% back to around $28,000, which was basically where the price started at on January 1st. While everyone was disappointed and thought crypto was done for, smart traders watched the market like hawks, trying to figure out its next move. And you know what? The market actually formed a falling wedge pattern in the next 63 days. Basically, the price bounces back up after the drop, tempting buyers to invest in the hopes of the price going back up soon. But holding on to this position for a long time can be tough for many traders, so they usually take profits after the price slightly goes up, creating what we call a lower high. And then the market drops again, making a lower low. Basically, the wedge shape that we see is partly because buyers are cashing in on their profits. But here's the interesting part. Once the profit taking is over, investors start buying again and break out from the downward sloping trend line. This is how the price of Bitcoin rallied up to $69,000 this time. You want to place your stop loss below the recent swing low, and then, for your take profit, you can either take the distance from the high and low of the earliest part of the pattern, or in this case, hold on to your trade until the previous levels of resistance. By the way, the rising wedge is the same exact pattern but in reverse.